Hello everybody, it's me, Slugdog, so that's pretty awesome. Anyways, this is a long awaited video and I'm sure many of you all have been wondering, where have I been, where has the Yarg videos been, where have I just been on anywhere, honestly, because I have not been posting on Discord, I have not been streaming at all. The only place you can see me active is on Twitter, which is, who the hell uses that nowadays? So this video is gonna be both as a live update of where I've been and how I've been doing, but also a final goodbye to everything. So TLDR, this video is just the final video to the Slugdog channel, and this is gonna be the end of any Slugdog videos. So I don't look forward to any. Oh my gosh, they reverted Yark. Slugdog's gonna come back. No, this is it. There's not gonna be any more Yark videos ever again. So I want to explain first of why I quit making content and playing Yark, especially for making content on stream. The first reason of why I stopped making content is particularly just playing in O's as in general as a region is really horrible. I get stream sniped very often, which isn't an issue. Except for the fact that I got my Yark banned out almost every single game, and when I'm not able to play Yark, it is extremely frustrating because that's all I wanted to play. The second reason is queue times are incredibly long due to the smaller size within the OS region. There's not much games happening, and because of that, it can get really long before I get a game, and it's just really frustrating and boring to make content out of that. I've tried doing other things to alleviate that issue, such as playing on NA, but obviously playing on 200 ping is a massive detriment to playing optimally. Another thing I tried doing is playing other champions, but honestly, I just want to play Yark, you just want to play the champion that you enjoy. This is an issue that could never be alleviated unless I move to another country, which has never been, kind of like a lifestyle plan or anything that I've ever wanted to do, because I really love Australia. The second reason of why I quit is because of, who would have thought, the rework of Yark. Yark's rework was, in my opinion, a massive failure. I really dislike the way they made him super Q dependent and just the ghoul's doing absolutely nothing now. It's really boring to play with because you feel like you're not even doing that much damage. You do get a lot of durability compared to the previous Yark now, but it is at the cost of a lot of damage and a lot of ability to actually carry the game in a way where you feel like you're making a massive impact. The Fallacy Yark has also previously before the rework been nerfed over and over again through damage nerfs done to Yark, which was always a bit weird because Yark sucks in high elo. I guess he's always been dominant in low elo, that still hasn't changed, which is unfortunate. And I'd say overall, I don't have any thoughts on the overall Yark rework, but for me it's just not fun and I don't enjoy it nearly as much anymore. That isn't to say that none of you guys shouldn't not enjoy it. If you like the New York, go for it. Play as much as you want. It's just not my cup of tea, and that just makes me not want to play Yark or make content out of it. Because if you don't like, the champion, you don't enjoy it, then I feel like I shouldn't force myself to try and make something out of something I don't like. Another reason now is we're getting into the more personal section, is within my content creation life, I've had a lot of my personal life affected in a negative way. So one of the things that happened recently was that I was outed because one of my family members saw it and alerted immediate family member, which isn't the exact greatest because getting outed is not that great, guys, which leads into another issue, which is a lot of mean comments have been popping up, not particularly about my yard gameplay, and that's not fun to be around. It creates a negative environment, not because I particularly care about it per se, but because I don't want people who watch my content to get this impression that the community I've created is extremely hateful and mean. I think one of the things that I've never really talked about, but it's something I've always created in my head as one of the big things about making channels and communities is that it's good to create a large amount of people who care and like you, but ultimately, if it's a negative environment where people are getting brought down all the time, and you create something hateful, then I'd rather just not have it. I think creating a negative environment in the world as it is now is not a good idea. I just think it's bad. I was also in a mental state where I was a lot more susceptible to, like, a lot of mean stuff. I've always been expressed in a lot of streams and whatnot. I'm in a pretty mental health menti. Jesus, my English has been getting better. I'm in a pretty good mental health state now, and I don't really care about this. I'm in a world where it's like, you can say shit to me. I don't gaff. I'm gonna do my own thing. Needless to say, I do want to say that, like, those reasons honestly don't even matter. The main reasons why I want to make content is the fact that it's really hard to make content. One, because I stopped enjoying playing League and Yorick. They hasn't the rework was a complete failure. There hasn't been any new system or game changes to League except for the addition of Artican and random ass boots, and then that was it for like the past like 3 seasons. They're doing something new in season 2026, which is really great. I really like that for the game, but I pretty much don't care about League anymore. It's lost my interest in any competitive fashion. I've really enjoyed still playing casual games. Aero Mayhem mode has been an absolute blast to play with, and I have a loving partner who I play games with, and it's really awesome, guys. Which leads me on to another thing of where I am at now in terms of a life update and where am I going onwards. So let's just first talk about me, because I'm Slack Dog. It's all about me, right, guys? That's classic. I'll talk about coming out. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's talk about me and what I've been up to. So, after the Korea trip, which was very miserable. I never mentioned this, but in Korea, I was crying pretty much like every second day because we were having a lot of internet issues. I was having an issue where, like, and I was having a lot of technical and personal problems happening on my life. It was an absolute nightmare. It was really fun to interact with my online friends that I've known for a really long time and hang out with them again and just stay with them and live in Korea together. But like there was a lot of huge issues and it was not fun. What was I in? Oh yeah, after Korea, I finished off my degree for uni. So yeah, I got a bachelor in media communication. I was able to internship within a content creation role at a university, and you can actually see some of the content here. Yeah, I was making slop and just like usual, guys, and I've discovered that I love making content. You know, something I've realized is I've been trying to wrestle with is that um I stopped enjoying League and making Yarg videos, but I still love making videos. I love creating things, which leads me on to another thing. I've been working on cosplays and creating things of that nature. I am not good at it. I am fucking horrible. But it is something I am majorly interested in, and it's something I want to pursue. I still love making content on the internet, and there's a pretty much 100% chance that I'm going to make future stuff, about life stuff, personal life stuff, not about League, not about Yarick, not on this channel, even on other channels, about, new projects I'm gonna work on. And it's something I look extremely forward to, and I'm not happy. I don't know if I want to share it to everyone here just because of the fact that um you guys are interested in Yark. I get it. I think a lot of you guys also like me as a person. I hope so. If you guys don't, shit. But yeah, maybe I'll share it. I don't know. I'm not really ready yet. It's just in the thoughts bucket for now, and I'll leave it for another day. But yeah, I still love making things, and I really want to create stuff still. Another thing that I have also done is I've made a lot of new friends and have created kind of like a new have new people that I like and interact with. I have a partner now, like I mentioned before. They're the fucking best. I love them, and I would kill myself if they ever died. So that's how much I like them. I'm planning to move to where they live as well. in a few months, and I'm really excited for that and just starting a new chapter in my life, kind of. I also, at one point in my life, hanged out with a sexual assaulter who had a questionable relationship with an 18-year-old. Um, yeah, that's a pretty random thing. I had a friendship with them. I could have been assaulted. I just realized. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, yeah, my life's been really weird. I have new friends and I have new sets of communities that I really like, and I feel like I'm doing really well. Coming into this year, I was really hesitant because I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do with the Slug Dog channel, but I think I'm happy with what I've done. I've created a lot of content I'm proud of. Even though there's a lot of people who are like, "Yo, we missed the old you. The old slogan was better. You should just freaking disintegrate or something." Um, I want to iterate, like, when people say this stuff, the only thing you're doing is just like you're just like ruining the image of the old content, which you can't really do to me now because all this stuff that I've done, I am so genuinely proud of myself, and I'm so glad I was able to share these kind of videos and content with all of you all. I actually pretty frequently watch back on my older videos, like some of the first videos I've done. I fucking love um the earliest Slog Dog videos. Not like early Slog Dog as in Europe Slog. No, 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 no. I mean like the before Europe Slog Dog videos. They are. Listen, if you guys want a real blast and blast, watch that shit. That shit is bussin'. These montages. I don't know how I made these videos. They're actually incredible. I love them. You guys should watch them. You're missing out if you haven't watched them. But yeah, I'm so proud of everything I've done. Hitting challenge in EUS. When I moved to EUS, it was my first time in a foreign country, traveling literally across the entire world, and playing. It was my first time meeting, by the way, two people who I've never seen in IRL online in a foreign country. That was one of the worst ideas ever, but like it turned out amazing. And I hit challenge in EUS, and I got my all these streamer people that I've watched my entire life growing up, and they started following me and watching my content. That's something I'm so like genuinely in shock and proud of myself. And even without the fact that I've hit challenge in Korea and EU, I hit challenge in NA on 200 ping. I can't explain how insane of an achievement that is, but I just want to reiterate, throughout the entire 16 years of history of League of Legends, as far as I know, the only person I've ever done that is a Brazilian Ramus guy. No one else has ever done it. And it's even more impressive considering I'm from OS. That's not a powerhouse region. OS is like Dookie, like that. It doesn't even have a competitive side anymore. That's how dead it is. So I'm super proud of what I've done, and I'm so proud of so many creative videos I've made. These videos of Yarick, I've made a lot of gameplay slop, but there's so many original creative videos I've done that I spent hours thinking of scripts for and just mulling over the thoughts over and over making them, and it's something I've genuinely I love doing it. I'm so proud of the content I've made. I'm so grateful to every one of you all who has watched my videos and enjoyed them. Without you guys, I wouldn't have the motivation, I wouldn't have that passion, and I wouldn't have been able to find my love for content creation. So thank you all for watching anything I've ever made these past 5-10 years. Thank you to everyone who's ever been here, watched a single stream, watched a single video, left a comment, whether being "fuck you Slug Dog, I miss the old Slug Dog," or left a comment asking "Conco Grass," or left a comment being like, "Hey Slug Dog, you know um I didn't realize that, but after watching videos I've realized that playing Yarick means something more than just playing a character in a video game. It means to be able to love something. It means to be able to have a love for a character, have a love for anything in your life that is so passionate that I was able to turn it into something more meaningful. I don't know where the hell I'm going with this, but thank you guys for watching. I've been having a great life as you all, and I'm so sorry this video took so long to come out. I was gonna make a really big grandiose video. Um, it's never gonna happen, I'm sorry to say, but I do feel obligated to give you guys closure. I think it's I don't like it when YouTubers just leave mysteriously and never come back. And you know, who knows? Maybe another day, guys. But thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I never. I would. I don't usually do this thing, but see you later, rat bags.